Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 5 on Deez Oatz Farms. We haven't really gotten much done, but if you look, we're right there. We're right there. And soybeans are going for $1,400 a pop. We have 8,000. 8,000. Then we will be able to put the chicken coop in. And that has been our goal here for a couple episodes. We want to get that chicken coop so that we can start really producing some eggs and start making things happen. We did buy a larger cultivator, but we haven't used it yet. We haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. I said screw the chickens. Like a year ago game time, and ended up buying that. What was that one? Like 50,000, and I think it's an 8 meter or 60,000, somewhere around there, give or take. We sold some canola for 20 grand. And kind of made that happen. It was just about 20 grand. Let's see. This should get us to where we need to be. We've got our old soybeans getting mulched. I leased a large tractor to try and get that going. So let's just hope that doesn't take up. I was trying to save some of my other stuff because we're getting to like 20 hours, and this one's at 30 hours, so just trying to save some of it. So we got a large tractor leased over there doing some work. I might just like purchase one of those when I start getting enough money. But we'll see. So we got enough. We got enough, ladies and gentlemen, for the chickens, for the Chimkens. So let's go down. Aminals, Chimkens. Here it is. We want this. Right there. Yeah. Beautiful. Now we got 5 grand to work with. Let's try and make this neat. I wanted it on the edge so that the grass. It went to regular dirt. That's why. So that the grass in there would grow. All right. See if we can get some Chimkens in here. We want at least 1 rooster and 5 hens. And then just let them kind of roam. Let them get a little older. We want them to get a little love. I mean, unless... All right, let's buy a rooster. Get in there, boy. And then we want ones that can reproduce. All right. So let's sell these Chimkens. Oh, wrong one. Open. And sell. So I don't have any like mods that will allow me to transport these, so we're just going to take this way, get rid of them, go back into construction, and okay, we want to sell it. Wait. Okay. Beautiful. Landscape a little bit. That's the way we like it, friends. Right there. Now we got our Chimken tractor. Put a little sign in. The farm. We're ready to rock and roll. We got this. We'll probably have to just fill this up a little bit more, huh? Because what does it take? About 9,000? Right? How much does it take for the big one? I think it's 9,000. We got plenty of wheat. Put more in there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. This thing, it pulls it, but it takes a minute to get going. Takes a minute to get going. I'll be there for you. Why is that stuck in my head? Why do I got friends stuck in my head? Yo, do me a favor. Drop a comment if you were a fan of Friends or not. Let's have a discussion that we can lead into the next one, the next video. Because listen, big Friends guy over here. Love the show. Very nostalgic for me. Oh yeah, it took it all. Eat my Chimkens. Yeah, and if you did not know, you can go in here. Look at them. See the Chimkens. I don't really know what this does, but I think that's in German. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Oof, what am I... What? Can't get through the door. Oof. What is this? That was a pain. We don't want them getting out. So yeah. Oop, wrong button. Bring over the pallet trailer. So we got our canola back in. We got our wheat back in. We're waiting. We just planted our oats. I'm trying to save the Massey Ferguson and the John Deere. They're both kind of up there on hours, and I didn't want to spend money. I think it's the Massey that needs one of them needs maintenance, and I didn't really want to spend the money knowing how close I was to the chickens. And I know that will be substantially more profitable than if I had spent the money on my tractor. So we planted a couple trees. We still got they're still rolling. I'm a little disappointed. They haven't been giving me as much money as I thought they would have. But yeah, so I'm a little disappointed in these guys. I think the last month was like $6,000, and there's 10 of them. So I mean, like they're making money, but just not as much as I would have liked. So that's a little disappointing. Because I kind of need them to do a little bit better, just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but a little better. All right. All right, we're going to just park this for a hot second. Look, this thing's literally just been sitting next to the chickens for so long and running to the farmer's market. It has 5 hours. Maybe it wasn't the Macy. Maybe it wasn't the Macy. All right, let's get in this guy. Start up our engine. Another thing I realized I've been doing that I probably should save for the recordings. Buying all my stuff. I do a lot of that offline when I need it, as opposed to saving it for when I'm going to record an episode. So I think from this point forward, I'll wait. I mean, unless it's like absolutely, if it's more of a convenience thing, like a lot of this stuff has been for me, I'll wait and then just buy it when I'm recording so that you guys can see the attachments and everything that I do with it. But it's probably going to be a little bit before we do that. We're gonna sell some eggs. I'll show you guys the profits on that, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully, with the egg production being substantially higher now, we'll be able to start getting some more, some better profits out of that. Because while it was great having some profits with the smaller pen, just it wasn't cutting it. We need eggs to be just pumping out. And this is our next upgrade. This is what we've been talking about for a little bit. Getting this guy up and running. So the nice thing about this, I just leave it here. And the eggs automatically just go right into it. It's fantastic. It's an auto load, so it just right into the trailer. I don't even have to worry about it. So I want to just go and get some more wheat. And I should have enough to just kind of keep this going for a little bit. There's not that many chickens in there yet, so I shouldn't have to like bring wheat over every time. And it should have just been that initial one, and then I'll be able to like stop over there once a month to ensure that it's full, and then rock and roll from there. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. We'll come back after a brief intermission. And see if we can't fill up one of these trailers and get it over to the farmer's market. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And guess what? After, I think the last time was March, we got a full trailer. So March to November, we were able to get a full trailer here. I think that was the last time we were able to do anything. We sold some canola in the meantime. And I just, like I said, I want to show you guys just how profitable. If you're new to the game, eggs can be the way to go. because I think they're like 2,000 per. Wrong way. 2,000 per liter. Eggs. 2,400. 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. We're going to the sales station. I normally bring these over to the farmer's market because it's right there, but we got 15,000. You know, we're gonna probably pull like 30 grand out of this trailer. Maybe more. We'll see. But I honestly, they're one of the most profitable products that you can sell early game. Like before you can start buying factories and producing those kind of products like canola oil, sunflower oil, things like that. So we'll see how much we get. We need to get a truck, like a truck, but I don't think that's as important right now. There's a couple more things we need to get. Definitely need a larger seeder, and we need a larger harvester. That's another big thing that we have to get, because we have just about 9 hours on our current harvester, which feels like a lot because the harvesters are literally doing one thing, whereas everything else is kind of doing multiple things, like all the tractors and stuff. So why does it say I have 99%? You're telling me that's not 100%? Whatever. Let's see. Whoo, 40 G's. $40,000, ladies and gents, from this one tractor pull. And that was March to November. What's that? 8 months? 8 months of eggs? And I don't even think I filled up this trailer since the last time that we spoke. And the last time that I was recording. So yeah, so we're gonna start making some money here. Like I said, that was the big thing that we needed to get. We could probably get a couple more like production plants to make some idle profits while we're just kind of letting all this happen. So, you know, I want to still be making money even when I'm not selling products, which is why I put those wind turbines in. But they truly are not as profitable as I would have liked. So we'll have to play around and see. Maybe we can get a like a solar panel and see if that'll make me a little bit more money. I think those are 90,000. So we'll have to see. We got our soybeans harvested. That trailer's about halfway full. Soybeans. Canola's planted, wheat's planted. We got to wait for the oat and soybean to go back into the ground. And we're just going to continue selling the eggs. Hopefully within this next week, within this next week, we'll be able to either purchase some larger equipment. Oh, my voice is going. Excuse me. Or purchase some more animal pens. Or maybe even just like a factory, like, you know, our own flour mill or something, so that we can get the profits. I'll have to see how much that stuff costs. So give me a sec. Let's see. Construction. I mean, I could even put like we're close to this, which I'll be able to store some of my stuff in, right? And I'll make $4,800 a month. Jeez, I don't know what my voice is doing. I mean, like this one, 3,300 a month. Probably put the tractors in here. They'll fit. I hope. Let's see. The medium ones will fit. Let's see. This one's large. Might be too tall. I don't know how big. I've never used this one, so I don't know how big it is on the inside. I want, like, if I do one of these, I want one that's going to give me money. Not just 24. This thing's huge. Holy. Production building with photo voltaics? Voltaics? What does it produce? This is garage. Whatever. Garage for contractors. This is what we initially had when we sold it. It's 400,000. Holy. Production factories. I don't care about carpentry. I would put probably a flour mill or something along those lines in. I mean, I could do an oil mill. I definitely would not prop it over here. I would like probably put it. How big is it? Like I could put it right here. There is the other oil mill, but I'll probably end up deleting that. Right? And like we could start putting our canola oil in here and then start selling canola oil instead of just straight canola, you know, and then maybe we can get a sunflower field in. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I will have to think about what I want to do with this. Look at some of the prices and things along those lines and go from there. But that is going to be it for this video. We were here for the eggs. The chickens are doing their job. They are doing their job. So we'll be back again next week with an update on Deez Oatz Farms. Again, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out and supporting the channel. If you're new here and you're enjoying the content, subscribe, hit the bell. This way you get notified when episode 6 drops. And then drop it a like, leave a comment with what you might want to see happen with this farm. Again, I thank you guys very, very much. And just remember, be kind.